Hi, I'm Dee Dee Delgoffrey, and I'm here with Joy Thomas, and we're part of a small team of women putting together an organization called the 100 Women Who Care East Tennessee Foothills. And sorry guys, no men are invited to join. This is about women coming together to learn about the nonprofits in our area and supporting the one that we care about the most. Joy, can you share more of what the 100 Women Who Care organization is all about?
Sure, Dee Dee. I'm always excited to talk about 100 Women Who Care. You know, we're a group of women, local women, coming together to try to help nonprofits in our counties of Loudoun and Monroe. We're kind of based on a giving circle model.
What exactly is a giving circle, Joy?
Well, a giving circle is a way for women to come together and to pool their individual donations to have a larger impact on a nonprofit organization locally. The model's really quite simple. It's 100 women or more come together for 1 hour. They meet 4 times a year. They write a donation for $100, and then we pool that to be able to then give a donation of up to $10,000 or more to that nonprofit organization.
Wow, I can imagine what a big difference that will make in that nonprofit. Joy, how will our East Tennessee Foothills chapter actually work?
Well, again, Dee Dee, it's real easy. We're just going to meet 4 times a year for an hour. Ask you to come early if you'd like to and have cocktails.
Of course.
And conversation if you like, because the bar is going to be open. You'll come to the meeting, you'll write a check or use your credit card to make your individual donation that is then pooled with everyone else.
That is a lot to accomplish in 1 hour. How can you make that work?
Well, it is a lot to accomplish. You know, weeks beforehand, we draw 3 nonprofit organization names out of a hat. These nonprofits have been nominated by members in our organization. So then at the meeting, each of those 3 nonprofits will make a 5-minute presentation, and then they'll have 5 minutes for questions and answers. Following all 3 presentations, right there at that meeting, we'll go ahead and vote. We'll quickly tally the votes of who we'd like to see receive the pooled donation, and we will write them that big check right then and there for up to $10,000 or more.
Well, you know, we're all so busy. Let me make sure I've got this straight. I can be part of a group of women that will make a huge difference in a nonprofit organization, and my total donations are going to be $400 a year, unless I want to donate more.
Yeah.
And that all the money goes to nonprofits right here in Loudoun and Monroe counties.
That's exactly right.
Okay, well, I got another question for you because this sounds absolutely fantastic. How can a person join? How can a woman join this chapter?
Well, there's a couple ways to do that. One is to go to our email address and simply ask to be invited. We'll send you an email back. There's a button, you click on the button, and it's easy as that. The other way is to go to Teleco Life and follow again the links for 100 Women Who Care East Tennessee Foothills, and you can join that way. Once you join, members will receive all kinds of information in terms of upcoming meetings. They can invite other folks to participate if they'd like, and you can really control how much or how little information you want to receive, but there will be a lot of information. I know that you, Dee Dee, have belonged to other chapters. Can you tell us a little bit about why and what you got out of being in those local chapters?
Sure. I liked meeting other like-minded women, okay? And secondly, I like the idea of my donation being pooled with others. I mean, I can make a $100 donation to a nonprofit, and they'll be appreciative, and I'll be glad that I was able to help them. But when I think about pooling that with 100 other women and making that huge check to them, that's fabulous. And also, going to these meetings, you learn about the nonprofits in the area, and you get to know what they do, how they do it, and even if they don't win the donation that month, you could still possibly volunteer and help them out in that way. And you could donate to them if you wanted to. In addition, the donated money that goes to a nonprofit, they come back and give us reports about what they were able to accomplish with that donation, which is really heartwarming to hear the stories and things that they've been able to do. And for our chapter, that'll happen in our second year.
That's great.
Joy, why do you believe women will want to join this chapter of the 100 Women Who Care?
Well, I think it's a lot of the reasons that you just mentioned. All of those reasons are good ones. But, just think about it. All of us local women coming together, a group of committed, passionate women wanting to make a difference in our backyard right here in Loudoun and Monroe counties. How could we go wrong?
I know.
And there's a door prize at the end of every meeting too, so
that
usually brings people in.
It certainly does. Now, can someone attend a meeting that's not a member?
Absolutely, absolutely. There'll be flyers around town. You'll see them at the Wellness Center in different places. Feel free to come to the meetings. If you're already a member and you'd like to bring someone who just wants to check it out, we'd love to see you come. The only thing that we ask is that only members who are making a donation actually vote at the meetings.
Joy, can you remind us again about that first meeting, please?
Sure. Well, we've had one informational meeting already, and we had close to 70 people attend that meeting, and we were really excited about that. But the first donating meeting is going to be November 10th from 4:30 to 5:30 at the lower level of the Yacht Club. We ask people to come earlier if they'd like to, around 4 o'clock. The cash bar will open. Come in and have a drink and catch up with old friends and meet new friends.
Well, that sounds like a fabulous time. I would like to clarify that this chapter is open to all residents of East Tennessee Foothills and not just the Tellico Village residents. We're just very lucky that we've been able to meet at this venue, the Yacht Club, free of charge. And if you can't make a meeting, it's important to know that you can send a check with a friend, or you could mail a check to our P.O. box, or you can go online either before or after the meeting and make a donation with your charge card. Joy, this sounds like fun and very simple, and more importantly, will have a big impact on our community. We'd also like to thank our women-owned business sponsors whose contributions to our chapter have enabled us to cover all of our operating expenses, which means that our members' donations will go 100% towards the nonprofit, which is important to a lot of people. Well, thank you, Joy, so much for being here, and a special thank you to Tellico Village Network for helping us get the word out about our 100 Women Who Care chapter, East Tennessee Foothills. We are an organization with a big goal. We'll make a huge impact in our community. Thank you for watching.